Hi YouTube, it's Poodle-chan here, and I have a tutorial just for Bun. Alright, I'm going to start out drawing this blue box and it'll show you exactly where to put your eyes at. I'm just going to draw a couple little facial features real quick. Okay. So when I start with the eyes, I always start out with the top lid. I feel like that's really important. I don't know why, but I always do. So I start out with the top lid, and I connect the top and the bottom, but I've seen drawings where they don't. It's pretty normal. You want to make sure that your eyes are always one eye apart from each other. So as you see, I have that done here. Now, I like to draw the circle part nice and big because, well, it's anime. And I'm drawing girls. And girls have big eyes, or they should anyways. And then I draw in the pupil. You should always, always, always have a pupil because otherwise your character's lifeless. Well, I mean, if you're going for a lifeless character, then I guess you can not draw a pupil. That'll work too. And then I always add in a little highlight for the eyes because that also gives life to the eyes and makes it look not lifeless. So if you want to draw a pupil and still make it look lifeless, don't add in highlights. That also works. Okay. Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to draw a cleaner version of this eye so I can show you both how I would color it in if I was sketching and how I would color it in if I was going to fully color it in. Full on coloring. Starting with that top lid again, and I'm adding in eyelashes now. Later on, I will show you with these eyelashes here how to make them pretty and stuff and awesome and how to draw them, I guess. Okay. Like I said, nice and big for this circle part thing here. I'm not exactly sure what it's called. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's part of the pupil. I think. I need to go back to school. Alright, here's an eyebrow. Lots of fun eyebrows. Okay. So, I'm going to cheat really quick, and I'm going to copy this and paste it. And horizontally flip it, because that works. Oh, I'm showing you again that it's one eye apart from the other. Not two eyes, not half an eye, one eye apart. Otherwise your eyes are too close together or too far apart, and we don't want that now, do we? Alright. Start with the center of the pupil, and make it nice and big, and then I add to the top for shading. And I say this is for shading, but, you know, your eyes aren't always all dark and stuff at the top. I just like the way it looks. I think it looks very nice, or something like that. Now adding in highlights, like I said before, to give life to the eyes. We didn't like that. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you how to color them. And I'm going to start, I think I'm going to make the eyes blue, and I'm going to add in the base color, darker color, an even darker color, and a light color, and an even lighter color. And I'm going to color in the eye, completely cover it. Just cover it in. And I did this on a layer below the layer of the top, so you can see that there. And should be below it for sure. And then I'm going to put one on top, and I'm going to clip that layer on Paint Tool side. You can do that. But if you want to, you can also go through and opacity lock it. I'm pretty sure they have that on other programs as well. And you opacity lock it, and that works just as well as layer clipping. But I find layer clipping to be more useful because I can make more mistakes and erase without erasing the base color. So I'm going to blur that darker color into the lighter color. And now I'm going to draw in a circle. And this is just like before, kind of, except it's different. And this is also for the color of the eye, and it's not for shading or for the center pupil. Just gonna round that out. Okay. Now I'm adding in the center of the pupil, the little dark part in the middle, the black part, you know. And I make it nice and round and add that in, and I think you need to erase something. There we go. Let me round that out just a bit. Okay. And this is just like with the sketching, when I color it in a sketch kind of way. And then, yeah, I like drawing eyes a lot. Eyes are lots of fun to draw. Okay. Just gonna blur in that bottom part. I should have done that before, but I didn't. So I'm gonna blur that part in nice and good. There we go. Okay. I'm adding in these two lines here. This is a personal thing that I like to do. I just think it makes it look very nice and pretty, and it adds depth and effect, and a nice effect to the eyes. I'm gonna add that to both eyes. And lower that down. Okay. Now, I'm going to add the darker color, not the darkest color, but the darker color. I'm going to add a circle, straight dab in the middle, and I'm going to blur it. And I don't want this to get outside of the purple circle that you see, because that will ruin the effect. I'm not trying to cover it, I'm trying to blend it in and make it inside. I think it also gives depth to the eyes and makes them look prettier. Now I'm going to add in highlights. You can add in highlights with your lighter colors. I just prefer to use white, but it also gives a nice effect. You can add in like little hearts and stuff. I think that's cute on drawings. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in the white of the eyes. Or no, I'm not. I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's all black and stuff, and then I'm going to show you how to add in the white of the eyes. So when it's black, it also has that nice effect. I like to keep my eyes colored sometimes because it adds a nice effect to the drawing, but usually black is best. So adding in some highlights again. And I like adding little hearts because I think it makes the drawing very cute. I'm not sure if you could tell or not, but I really like cute things. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a layer below these eyes here. And I'm going to add in some gray, and I'm going to blend it. I'm going to blend this gray. Blend, 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 blend. And then I'm going to add in this blue color so I can see what I'm doing. I'm not going to add it in white because then I wouldn't be able to see because, you know, the base of the drawing is white. So I'm adding in this blue color, and that will show me where my white will be. And I opacity locked it and then made it white. And you can see if I add in a skin tone color, that's what it comes out looking like. Here are some sketches of eyes I did. I'm going to show you how to do the eyelashes now. If you have the top lid, what you're going to do is add in long lashes and then smaller lashes. And then for a fuller, thicker effect, you add in a lot of quick dashed lines. You're also going to group everything at the bottom, not at the top. It'll make it look clumpy if you group it at the top. This comes up with a nice full effect. And that is my tutorial on eyes for fun.